abusua for Sabria me no say Bishop and Obinim about Bontia or Babonti we no Ghana for you na ye obi ama because time I wo mi na ye expect say obeba Bontim po nanka nsem bi a odi ababa to jano odi ababa to nyana na time Obinim edi abe ogin ho a eye.
Obinim is disgracing himself. Obinim is disgracing himself. Niema akoso over the past months corona daruma. Wo hwe enim gwase a Nyankopon abono mo a say sia de ka pastors a enim se ono de onye pastor. I'm not being
Bishop
onye pastor because wo hwe niema ba out. If I were him, I would rather be counting my losses. Na wo no Nyankopon po aka Bible nim say na wo ni free ni. Eye de na wo kire obi foforo a ono so ni efra kwan. Oni Nigel Gaisie nyam, all of you are in the hot soup. I don't know why he's getting that energy. And F1 to even come and talk.
Bishop Obinim, say you can on same so no mistake or yeah. And they say in some neighbor between honorable Canadian one.
The mistake he did was not coming to actually. I didn't cause countless times in Agyapong never wanted to talk. What is Ostatiano so? Oh, dear Bishop Obinim, dear, you found to but you made your wife go on air and insult him. Say, dear we. Oh, Florence, I don't want to insult ladies.
Okay.
But what Florence here can, you should be the last person because the last time I checked, listen, the last time I checked, Oba any okunutifie, maybe Oba ni Oba fufroni onusu ni kunutifia. Bema ni nyan tokwa. Mo Oba no mo na wasa mo be pata.
Okay.
Now wo die Obema ni Obema nyan tokwa no, wo so du nkwaji mu bi. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Now, some word no use mark in Japan say a deal we no. A deal we never see a chance. A deal we won't fast forward. Essing papa na on these small girls that papa na or sorry or yama or charming passport. You see, I was a Ghana ye be so he no dear will lose you in the first place. Now he shouldn't think that the battle is far from over. Okay. He shouldn't. This August going to September, the court case is coming on. Remember, the judges and also the council, each and every time, Biano, or any case, no, almost on more time. You do 2025, the more time will still come. And I'm telling you, that even if Agyapong is not alive, this particular legacy and the lawyers will fight on to make sure, say, if Bishop Daniel Obinim will be bonia, you bet you know.
But yes, Shomo Sanka, yes, also for the only in Yonko so for Ononka, as some of the Abanas and your two prophets Nigel Gaisie for no, and Kenya Quine Boneso. And your Quine Boneso. Because I see, Prophet Nigel Gaisie, and a brother in Christ.
Listen, brother in Christ. The Bible and your Bible, there's a common adage which goes, birds of the same feathers flock together. Or birds which have the same feather, they fly or flock together. It's in one Nigel Gaisie, I'll cast your brother in Christ, no. Is he your brother in demon or your brother in what? Are you guys in the same Illuminati thing? Are you guys the same kind of people? Mutiji amanfosika fake miracles near there. Are you the same kind of people who have right now become a comical pastors? Okay. You see, the Bible says, "Do not be deceived, for God shall not be mocked." Who read Galatians? We don't play with Him. Into moment, sorry, now you guys are acting in the name of God. Remember, say, even on this earth, you guys will receive judgment. Into no case Bishop the prophet Nigel Gaisie and Kawasa or reply no.
There was on Kasama and ancestor or say allegations are honorable Kennedy. What the attorney is now on shadow thing.
That is the same thing as reply. I can say 8. Oh, Danny 8. Would you obey be 8? He's saying, Nigel Gaisie shouldn't reply Kennedy Agyapong. But me, I've always been of the view, say, there are some air tools now for saying no cry. Come out and come. There are certain pastors among who boot to somebody Kennedy Agyapong air cockot because they feel say, Niama, a year Kennedy Agyapong the two and no cry. If you have every right, say and no cry. Take him to court. It's one of them provide them evidence. It's the other now who Bishop Daniel Obinim. What now TV so? And there, Kennedy Agyapong say he should take you on, you will lose because Ghana will be anyone starting fight will lose. And then one and anyway go say. One a police for me and you no can come news a police for grab a chewa utimi ya record that hospital sir. Am surgery operation. It tells you how weak you are. The law is no respecter of persons. It's no mistake or was actually daring Kennedy Agyapong at the point where Kennedy Agyapong never wanted to even budge in this beef because now person be hand home. He wanted to tackle the real political issues on the table. But Bishop Daniel Obinim kept on growing wings, and now we're and then our hinfa. Say I don't know mama be dane no air cast or bomb pie Kennedy Agyapong. Nigel Gaisie, you see, me, I don't believe said they are fake. The fake prophets in Ghana. Some Ghana has said fake prophets. 99.9%. Eka krebi pe. In as much as I suffer so no or more feelings or more flesh or bit my born, that doesn't mean that they are immune from certain things. But for a pastor to do a certain kind of thing, no, is below the belt. Acquire say, uye teacher. Teacher was say, o set an example, amen, kolano. School, ABA, and a school, and a class start 8 a.m. Now we teacher know back 10 a.m. Are you setting a precedent for the children to follow? What I say, because at the end of the day, teacher cry about 10. Now students in the omumbra saying because the whole year na students are emulating. So as a man of God, your actions and inactions and your deeds go a long way to tell who you are and even let your fellow congregation and your fellow members emulate your steps. He is not doing that. The same thing applies to Nigel Gaisie. Is Nigel Gaisie doing that? Because you can't come on air publicly and say the president will suffer. Everybody has a political affiliate. But for you to curse the nation, curse the country, curse the president. Remember, if you curse the president, you are cursing the country. The same thing if Mahama never buying so. Pastor B or Jana baby, akase Mahama be bre Mahama mamu enkoye. You need to put it in your test card. Say Mahama mamu enkoye nyina. Eye amanfo more ekronum no be bre.
Your mind.
Your mind no. Ye mami mo tonton ye ma wo market.
Yeah.
Ye nuanu mo ye mate. Ye papa no mo ye truck drivers. Ye nuanu ma o sisi omu ko school. They are the people who suffer. So if you are president or no didida, we pay him. No matter what we pay him. Ni convoy ye tieni inti who cast a president ebebra empa no bebra apart from he losing election. And there's no way any sitting president or any sitting government will sit down aloof and make sure they will lose their second term elections. AC.
So you are trying to say this year?
Make us say this year we are not be winning by a common sense. Because if you are in government, you have power. Loopholes and ka untimi enfa nyama hye ho nyina no. Ube make it so be silly all of those because if NDC na was so sa voter registration here cause it's voter region. Yes am for efi Togo ebe register. Say NDC na was so MPP for untimi ka on be kasa your press conference be NDC for be your mayor. But once they are in power, they've sealed all of those loopholes. Into any sitting government, they know say bia or move votes no benyan like 4 years because people have grown fond of them. They are the but they can seal certain loopholes. Lose election. But at the end of the day, who pastor now back out because sitting president Bebra, he is not going to suffer. I say, okay, see, Papa Bia a 1/7. And then a okay, Papa is Bebra. Remember, Papa ya ne konoba. Intapana ukwana Papano ankwana waba. A better than he benye duanyedi. A better no benye skedi to best school. You curse the man, literally you curse the family. The man may suffer, but remember, so no so unkunu e man emba. He will live. He will live. And that is exactly the same thing Nigel Gaisie. If Nigel Gaisie or no at the end of the day, in some okikano, you see, wakokumobi, and now he has a hand in somebody's death. At the same time, too, you see sexual allegation. I mean, after the misbos rape.
Yeah.
Rape. If all of these things are not true, Onu Nigel Gaisie, he has every right to come out and defend himself. Because if he doesn't take time, if he doesn't take time to dent his image, Nigel Gaisie is no saint. The same as all of us. But for a man of God, there are certain things, you don't need to go beyond the belts.
Then I feel say Bishop Obinim Emre no Babekansi because honorable Nigel
a tactics are not ope. Bishop Obinim, he was riding on Ghanaians. We saw him as a comic actor, sort of. Maybe he was doing the work of God to him. But we saw him as a comic actor. Say, Obi Utimi Chame passports. I say pastor here. I say Pastor Lukaku said then the Odi Funadaka Emma remember be day more sorry. Yes, say we no. They are all comic people. Indeed, you say pastor no and I say nyame no. You will be wa omo man yesre. Emma ne yede. But they don't preach the message. Obi to say Bishop Daniel Obinim. Obi Utimi Chame passports. If you want pabum,
yeah,
without giving any vivid accounts. Now passports, no, a year then a passport be on pabum, and people are in the church cheering. Each and every time he rise on controversies to make his name known. But since I Iraq and Agyapong or this idea by we're exposing it. Or to me, because Ghana for yes, Ghana for who says how charming passport Ghana Ghana for say no oil na be dane no Yesu moja na Yesu bulu. What I say? In Tisana na American, you see, if you look at all of these things, it clearly tells you say the days of Bishop Obinim is over. The days of mocking Ghanaians and creating something to trend. What I said, riding on a controversy to sell, it is over. Or no Councillor Luchot, or the same field. They ride on controversies.
Nobody are trendy.
But as a man of God, you don't need to ride on controversy. You need to ride on the good works and your virtues to show people, say, you are an epitome of God's blessing. But if at the end of the day, Nyankopon nipa chame passport, Nyankopon nipa sa zone to asori, Nyankopon nipa ka se asori mbe si ame bedani obofo mbetu na asori mba ekoto pa achoa. Are we comedians?
Okay.
Adia yegi obiasi isi edi two YouTuber obi ahwe. Mo abroche US. Nti imagine say o abroche and our UK now our broni on temo kasa. Maybe I was no abasa nana. What are you watching? Now so me share a pastor be all Ghanaian pastor.
You want to fly?
When I say what is he about to fly to heaven? How is he? Bonina or you know or you bonina and as on figure no. Or no crown oji obo say dey we there. Into what I was say no. What is wrong with my husband?
Okay.
How can my husband be watching a pastor fly on YouTube? Is it a movie? He said no. So what is happening and why are people cheering? It goes a long way to tell you, say Africa, we have a long way to go. Bishop Obinim, we are all here. The court case is still coming.
Oh, it's still coming. Ban sana ebe kokra na sebi o ha o kan de etwe ye prophet Nigel Gaisie meaning say no na wo trend you and as ata na nyame nyamba you say Bishop Nigel Gaisie no he should keep mute and pray to God to vindicate MP for Asin Central. I say no na Bishop no sa ata
to vindicate him or vindicate Agyapong.
Vindicate Agyapong.
You are getting it wrong.
I say it's a wise decision is to keep mute and pray to God to vindicate him instead of talk. Okay, it's only or no.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So the vindication is to Nigel Gaisie, but there's no vindication in something you've done. What I say, there's no vindication, and don't think say Nyankopon sorry about soro, sorry about fem so be vindicate you. You see, in some ekosi, ebia mimini evidence Nigel Gaisie a fake pastor. Ebia mimini evidence Nigel Gaisie kumubi. But for somebody like MZBEL, Miss Bell, to come out publicly and say Nigel Gaisie, why am bibi? I'm a phone afraid you rock in Japan upon a mania. A debayan and Nigel Gaisie,
a sophomore year.
A debayan and Nigel Gaisie, yeah. Miss Bell Amanaba outside. Miss Bell went to him in an IT. That is number one. Number two, a depend and Nigel Gaisie, yeah. NDC big wigs or Mudi equal to $500,000 as compensation to Miss Bell. Is it rape? A question. Is it a fake miracle? If no, because you see, okay, say Stacey Amwati say Bimunya Ace. That was what Miss Bell said. So if Miss Bell never phantom and answer never kettle to all of these fake prophecies, the question is what really happened. Is it a rape?
Question that one.
A rape, na see Dan and rap and then. If it is rape, Nigel Gaisie, he needs to be banned as a man of God. If it is rape, in the first place, as a Christian there, it's not make us oh yeah, you need to emulate the steps of Christ. Menu nyamisum nipa. Minim say on worry na only obada ayebone. But I'm not a man of God. Inti me yakra na. Oh, minim say I guess a message boniface person me nyamisu. I'm not a pastor.
Unyo obi adom di wachi a wo kire
me pastor, me man of God.
Okay.
But who are we pastor at the end of the day? Uni slave queens are da. Uni church members say da. Uni we mu da. Uni Miss Ball akoda. All of these things are all here. The question is, are you setting a right example? Are you emulating God's word? If not, then Nigel Gaisie, you have a big problem. In fact, and what's a dumb ediwechi? That is why sometimes I go with the instant justice that happens in other countries. Oh yeah, because we say you see, I happen to stay in Zongo. Minkola bring metina Masalachi, metina Bubuash, metina Madina, metina Fadama. Now, these Zongo communities have stayed. Muslims are different. Now, for chief imam to go and do something like that, then they will deal with him. Yeah. You see, sometimes these kind of things are good for us. Christianity, because if at the end of the day we are putting it there and I fix what Bible baby say Corinthians and chapter 20, but say chapter 21 to 25. 21 to 25, the laws that govern Christianity. We should bring all the pastors and the leaders together. You create your own chapter. Chapter where pastor be a fake miracle. We'll deal with him. Chapter where pastor be any sorry back or that. We'll deal with him. Now I'm saying in the last 2 years, Italy, you see Roman Catholic priest be. Omone ye din kwala ebro mo say blessing ya dia. Ni say Roman Catholic for no. Either say priest ebimo, either say omo de omo nsa ebe finger. So omo ye omo de omo nsa be finger en ba na ya say. Oh yeah, Bema Swa, your friend is sodomy. Bema ne better. You see, one case happened. It happened 22 years ago. Boy, my boy say, even at his current age, I did happen 22 years ago. Is your 30, the thing torments him because it has haunted him for many years. So he came out, sent the thing to courts. Initial bias every kind, and they took it upon them. So the Catholic. Omu congregation as omu catechist for no woman Catholic for no omu back out as we see I think it's Australia, okay, either Australia or Argentina. Then they took the matter on, they did an investigation. Omu investigation, and in the course of the investigation omu say there are a lot of people
for the victim.
Yes, and people started coming up. Say Papa will do way me. Papa will do the same.
That same person.
He and the man's case, it came out say about 20 or more boys were sodomized by this priest. He pastor needy. He priest needy. He priest needy. Yes, actually all the titles he bears. Or jail. Aside from that, they've amended the laws to suit Roman Catholic. The new ways. Since you see, oh priest or mine in such a way say you. Baby sana last time na sorry ekano. Instead say bia unko be parish and now be unko
tokrom na be sa ma.
Baby is in a glass.
We should how obi ehun. Okay.
Into obi ko room a glass no obi ehun de ekoso.
And say who be here say asofo organ na ye be sa de ni bi omo.
Yeah, asofo no organ na enye sa de ni emo. E was say loss. E was say loss because ye blame asofo for yesu, ye blame mba. Mba e wicked people, most of them. You see, sometimes I'm quite a soft for you. Me and Kasa me humbi. Okay. I'm quite soft for. I don't know what they want. Oh, they no me hippie or munufu. Ye bibi.
Because a man baby that say I saw for ni bi wo no more or no ba.
And yes, so much to say. And yes, so much to say. I saw pastors na Kasa munyin and bani bi wo so munye. Women now respect men of God than their husband. Now me, I will marry any woman. And I'm here. Me no me waro. And I'm no untina. Na pastor nka na maka bi na o se debi. I'll sack you.
Be divorce.
Masa wo ko obi beba. Sa na me so me ko obi beba.
Okay.
Because if at the end of the day, me ne wote, me ka asem na wontia, then why should I waste my time? Be giving you money chop on, I'll sack you. Okwa obi obeba obeya asutie ama me no say pastor no wo da. Obechem they even go and give themselves freely. Bawa hemu na mfa oyo nsa na wa bawa hemu. Nonsense like this.
Offices. It's for say Bishop Angel Daniel Obinim, and then about to buy in a foot or day prophet Nigel Gaisie say prophet mistake am here and say no bokasa maybe challenging to on kana nuntum ne momon empire fan change am say rade allegation bia onabo Agyapong waka fa me ho no empare me yi free me ti so emfi ne sokora enko.